because of you, my standing in Cipher is in the dumps. But I mean, that's not really our fault though, because you're the one that was trying to stop us. But you know what, it doesn't matter because obviously we're fighting, we got no choice. This was all because I was just trying to get some potions for us between episodes. Either way, hello everybody, I hope everybody is doing wonderful and having a good new year so far. Because out of the schedule, not right now, I don't know why I said schedule, but I was going to say, as of today, I believe it's going to be about a week. Not quite, because it's not going to be on Sunday, because that's going to be a randomizer. But either way, it doesn't matter. But of current day that I'm actually recording, it is actually on New Year's Day. And I'm like, bruh, I can't believe it's 2023 already. But also really excited about that, because a fresh year gives so much more opportunities. And I really hope that if y'all made any resolutions that they will all be fulfilled this year, whether it's going to be something that's going to take a day, or maybe something that you want to just keep on going through the whole year with. Like for me, for instance, one that's not really a resolution, but it's something that I'm still going to try to do, is just work on my physical health by doing workout, because the last month I was sick throughout most of it, and that really sucked because I was trying to just work out, but of course I couldn't really breathe while doing so. And right now, it currently, at least, it's still sort of the way it was, but not nearly as bad. So hoping that maybe by, I guess, technically today, because it'll be next week for me, that it's still going to be good and I can actually start on that once again. Because I don't know about you guys, but for me, I'm definitely somebody who needs to have some kind of like physical activity just to like, not really stay happy, but just to keep my mental health really good. Because I've noticed that I get a lot more tired, but also a lot more bored, or something like that. It's something just doesn't click well in the brain if I don't end up working out. So I really want to get on top of that. But another thing that I want to do is maybe start working on my art just a little bit more. Because I used to draw a lot, but that just kind of stopped because I had lack of inspiration and just not knowing what to draw. So that's another thing that I'm going to try to work on. And if you want to see some of my art or lots of pictures of Knuckles and my cat, you can follow me on Instagram, which is probably going to be down in the comments down below. That's something that I want to work on as well, is just work on this channel and also just, I guess, getting my name out in the world and just try my best. But either way, I'll meet you guys back over here because, well, it's probably time to get some potions and see if we get stopped by another Cipher. And we are going to get stopped by another Cipher. My goodness, how many of them are there? And this one's Cloak. Okay, I think this is actually one of the first ones that we also fought, which is cool. There you are, you spies. This time you're not getting away from me. And what spies? I don't even think we're over here to do any spying or anything as far as I know of. I know, it's actually Cipher Fion, which I don't believe the other ones are called Fiones. I don't remember. But either way, it's gonna be a really easy battle because, well, we got ourselves a poison Pokemon over here, and also just because our Pokemon are just good, gotta say. I'm gonna use Ice Beam against Volt. Oh, it's called a Volt Beat, but I'm pretty sure it's just called Volt Beat. And then Earthquake should take care of both, unless this one over here has limitation, which I don't think it does because it's not flying, but it's also bugs, you never know. Well, it's not super effective, but it did definitely defeat it. And now we're going to see this get KO'd, because it's also crit hit, and it's not super effective, but it was apparently not super effective. That was an awkward sentence to say, but oh well, we take it. But also after going through this building and going through this battle, of course, I mentioned last episode that I'm playing the new Pokemon game. For all you guys who have played this game, or that game, or this game too, do you enjoy both these games? Or do you plan on playing one of them, but like maybe you have never played this game before and you really want to play it? And maybe you don't quite have either a Switch or don't have the game yet, but you want to play Violet and Scarlet. And if you do have the new Pokemon games, which one do you have? Because I absolutely love how both versions actually have like two different themes to them. Like one of is futuristic, which is the one that I have, which is Violet, and the other which is, I think it's in the past or something like that. That's really gonna be the only thing I'm going to say, because that's gonna be the most obvious thing, especially if you watch the trailer. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And without spoilers, do you know if there's any differences in Pokemon that you can catch? Because I know that in previous games where there's like Sword and Shield, stuff like that, there is different, I guess, not regional Pokemon, but I guess technically it would be regional Pokemon, wouldn't it? Caine, that's enough of your antics. Party's over. And you are... Oh, Dryton, I thought I recognized who he was. He's actually a Snagem person. Cool. But yeah, anyways, I was really curious about that, because I don't really know much about this game other than, well, you know, you can have your Pokemon follow you, which is fantastic, because that's something that I know I really wanted to, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people also wanted that. Because the only other games that we really have them following you is the first, like, 2 generations. Although the first one, I believe, is just Pikachu, correct me if I'm wrong. And then obviously there's Heart Gold Soul Silver, which I still consider to be Gen 2, it's just obviously a remix of it. But yeah, super happy about that, and I also think it's interesting how they went about that as well, because they don't just follow behind you, they also can just go in front of you too. And I would just use Earthquake. I know Earthquake is not gonna be the most effective against water type Pokemon, but goodbye Serum, we don't have to worry about you no more, but it still might actually defeat them. And also, don't know why I find it a way that they use the dig animations and dive animation in this game to be absolutely hilarious. Just like the Lunatone, or Lunatone, or whichever Zigzagoon's evolution is, just doing like going down like that, but like there's no movements, it's just, it be like a cradle going on the ground. And goodbye Lantern, it was good to see you. I also love how your name is Lantern, that is an adorable name. And I also love how it is, I forgot the fish's names all of a sudden, but I love how it is based off of the fishy. And now let's see if Flamethrower will actually defeat Pelipper. We'll also see if Al is going to be faster than the Pelipper itself, and he is. And Ice Beam does KO it, although it's not super effective, which is interesting. But I'm guessing that's just because it's flying on water, which I realize is actually a lot of water type Pokemon out there. I think it's one of the types that actually have a lot more than other types. I could be wrong about that. That's just how I feel about it. I'll show you a painful time one day. I mean, that's what everybody else said, and look at them now. And we got a Max Ether here, and we also got this very big buff dude that's just over here. Apparently it's not gonna let us move over here. And oh, this is actually where the stacking machine is that's on Caine currently was. This place taking a lot of damage. Even I couldn't mess up the place this badly. Huh? You're telling me you did this? Then prove it to me. Show me what you can do. I love how everybody in here just wants to fight, and I love how this dude just has like a big gigantic chin. Like he could be the freaking Crimson Chin from Fairly Odd Parents. And I absolutely love that. And I also love how this dude also has Dragon type Pokemon. You don't see a lot of that in Pokemon games actually. Like obviously they're out there, because I believe in Gold, Silver, Crystal / you know, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, there are actually like Dragon type trainers out there. But aside from that, I can't really think of any other game that has just people with Dragon type Pokemon. And it's too bad he didn't keep with the theme. Although that being said, I don't believe Pupitar is actually Dragon type. But still, it was nice to see like Salamence' evolution line there though. And now it's just time to buy the time for 2 roasts so we don't get hit by Caravana. And okay, why did he have to use Dive? Because poor Al is like Mega Speed, and of course it needs to take 2 turns. And I like how it's just trying to go after Garnope despite me not wanting to actually hit it, because it gets hit by recoil. I know it's not actually recoil, I just don't remember what it's actually called. Also, if you're wondering, my arm is like way up here, it's because I'm holding my glasses case, It's just one of those things where it's if my ADHD or whatever is causing my stimulation, it's good to just hold on to something. Usually it's like to have like a controller, but not always. I don't know if other people who also have neurodivergencies that cause stimming, if that kind of helps. It's kind of like grounding, I guess. Now I've stimmed. I'll rampage more than you. Why do you want to destroy so much things? And now, okay, we got this dude over here. I really don't want to know if we can get out of the cipher. I also love how Lena just got stuck over there. And there is another one. Bela this time. It's that reckless little boy we meet again. And I think this one might be the one that, like, there was technically two of them, which it could have been a double battle, but there wasn't. Oh, Roselia, the most sassiest Pokemon there is after actually hitting them, which I love. I just love how annoyed Roselia looks once you actually hit them. As in this game, unlike future games, which honestly makes sense, actually keeps the paralysis after you actually get out of battle. And I can see why they would change that in future games. See, just like that, Roselia just looks like, excuse me, you just hit me? But yeah, in future games, they just kind of take that off. I can definitely get for like poison because that can stress a lot of people out. I don't know about you guys, but having a Pokemon actually like poisons outside the battle or in the battle, it's really stressful. So it's like, why do you take so much damage? But honestly, actually, one thing that I have to wonder about is why does it take damage outside of like the battle and not in the battle, even though it's switched to Pokemon? I'm guessing it's because they don't want to just like KO the Pokemon altogether. But if they wanted to make it a little bit more realistic, wouldn't you think it would be better to keep that poison going even if they're in the party? Oh, and Gonob actually went first that time, not just Owl. My goodness, she is determined. But also, bye Vileplume. Surprised how tanky that thing actually is. At the same time, I find that a lot of Pokemon that don't look like they're gonna be super tanky ended up being like one of the most tankiest Pokemon out there. I absolutely love that. Huh? Again? I lost? Again? Why? Why? And then you just get to disappear again. Like, why? But either way, since we're down here by the save, I think I'm actually just going to leave it here, because I may as well just exit, heal the Pokemon, buy some more potions, you know, so on and so forth. And then I think we might go up the stairs, because I have a feeling going down is actually the way we're supposed to go. But either way, we'll figure that out next week, I suppose, or I guess in a few days. Either way, thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, as I Mr. PC. Slap that subscribe button. Say something down in the comments down below. Do what you do. I'll see you in the next video where hopefully I'll actually get the outro right. We'll see. That's up to whatever happens. Peace.